Hello! It's been a while since the last one, um, so I thought I would, well, make one. Yeah! And introduce our new guest host. He is called It Checks the Perimeter. Yes? Yes, he does. Anyway, run away. Today we're going to, well, first, it's been a while. I've been doing lots of stuff, dealing with things and doing other things and, well, things, general things. And I've been playing lots of games, of course. It's me, after all. DC Online, DC Universe Online came out for free to play. I've been playing that quite a bit. Also, if you hear weird sounds, it is very windy today as I'm filming. And so my house has, of course, got bits of it that flap for some reason. I don't know why, but that's just what's happening. So if you hear blah, 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 that's what's going on. That and my cats are weird. But wanted to kind of catch everyone up on what was going on. The show is still here. We're still doing stuff, bringing you this awesome production value that is the Hate Mail Show. But actually, I had another idea for another show I was going to do, and I'm still kind of wrapping my brain around how I'm going to present it. I've actually talked to a few of you people about it, but for those of you who have not seen it yet, I'm not going to spoil the surprise. But it's a kind of an interesting episode. Mostly ranting and screaming about stuff, but I've got one I want to do some deep thoughts on about a very simple subject. And like I said, those of you who I've talked to about this know what's going on, but for those of you who don't, I've got a really cool show coming up that I'm really going to enjoy. It's kind of almost as cool as the George Lucas one, but anyway, that's a future show. But what I wanted to bring up today was Halo Anniversary is coming out. So I'm going to do a review on it, even though it's not out yet. It hasn't been released. Well, how can you do this? Do you have some amazing future sight? Do you have access to the Wayback Machine, Dr. Hate? Well, no, I do not. However, what Halo Anniversary is basically a remastering of the original Halo Combat Evolved, which is a very good game, which I have played, I still play. It's on this computer that you are now, that is now recording my show. In fact, if you see me out and I've got my backpack on, any computer, pretty much any computer I've got on me, the computer in my shop, the computers at home, I have the first Halo on pretty much all of them. And yeah, there's that sound I was telling you about. My house flaps. Flappy house! The house should be a guest house. We should review the house sometime. How do you feel about things? Oh, really? That's amazing. But anyway. Halo Combat Evolved, when it came out, was a very good game. In fact, they kind of set the bar on the first-person shooter genre in a way that no game had set before. I remember playing it for the first time, and I've played games before. There's games with story and stuff, but when you played this game, you've got the sense that this is an event. This is cinematic. This is, yeah, you're going around shooting stuff with guns, but, as opposed to most other games, get to point, you're at point A, get to point B, destroy this target, whatever. And yeah, there is that, but it really was, as I've said before and many times, and I will continue to say, you give me a good story, I will watch your show, I will play your game. This was a good story, and you were part of it. You were playing the main character, and it didn't feel rushed. There was no real plot convenience. There was no, huge MacGuffins, but they were there for a reason, and it was very cool. But the gameplay was solid, and I'd rather play a single-player game than or even a co-op game as opposed to multiplayer. But more on multiplayer here in a second, because that's also a major part of the Halo universe. But as you're playing this game, you're going through and you're just, when you get to the end, it's like, ah, wow, I just did that. I just did that. You know, it's one of those. So a very good game. But the reason I'm so psyched about this coming out, and it's going to be cheap. We love cheap, especially on this show, because we're poor. It's going to be under $35 from what I understand, which is going to be very cool for those of you out. And I think it's going to be out I think it's coming out this month. So just in time for Christmas, you have time. You have a chance to go out and buy it for me. But anyway, the features about the anniversary edition, like I said, it's basically a remastering of the original Halo, which started it all. Which means this game is already out, sort of, but this new version, you know, is coming out. Which normally, and we've seen this time and time again, when you do the same thing again, very rarely is it a good thing. A few notable examples: System Shock 2, BioShock. Good example of how that actually works. It's the same thing, but it's still awesome. But on the other hand, if you take a good thing and basically repackage it, usually it's a bad thing. It comes out wrong. Halo, no, not Halo. Fallout 3, awesome game. Heck, I just found it online for like $8 for the 360. Love that game. Fallout New Vegas, basically the same game with a few tweaks. Not as good. Not a good game. Very, very disappointed. A game I've already reviewed, Tyrant, War Metal Tyrant. Pretty good game. I say that because any game with an energy bar will never be a great game. Sorry. If you build something into your game, War Metal Tyrant, good game. Mafia Warfare, a clone of that very same game, not as good. I've still got an eye on that game. I'm still going to watch it and see if they actually improve and progress. But so far, I keep revisiting it. Not a very good game. Sorry, guys. And I'm still watching you. Like I said, I'm going to keep an eye on you guys. Because for some reason, I feel personally invested at this point. That was my hatred is now attached. You cannot escape me! But anyway, but those are some examples. If you take the same game and redo it, usually bad. But this, it looks like this with the Halo Anniversary Edition, it looks like it's going to be something very special. I've already seen several videos on how they're doing it. Neat little feature with it is the fact that you can able to, like I said, they've remastered it, which means the graphics have been updated to the current generation console capability, which means the graphics look awesome. Beautiful, stunning visuals, which we should be used to from Bungie by now, because that's what they do. That's what they're known for, making beautiful-looking games that we can fire rocket launchers into and blow shit up with. The cool part about that, though, is you can turn it off. You can actually flip it back to how the original Halo looked. That's pretty awesome, to get that old-school nostalgia feel. But anyway, if you take nothing else away from this review, Halo Anniversary, good game, 2 thumbs up, but go buy it. I mean, you can seriously, you stop watching this review now, because that's basically the main point. But, if you stick around, I have, when I'm talking about Halo, I have to go deeper. We must go deeper. Because, for those of you who know me, and if you don't know by now, you're going to hear an earful. Let's just go start from the beginning. Halo Combat Evolved, great game. We've discussed this at length now. Set the bar, set the standard. Great game, awesome, awesome. The only thing to surpass that game, I mean, even now, back then, that game was awesome, and then came Halo 2. One of the greatest games of all time. And once again, another example, one of the few examples of a copy or a sequel actually surpassing the original. Awesome game. I can sit and play the single player of Halo 2 for hours. Seriously, I stick it up, set it to legendary, load up Sacred Icon, Give me my shotgun, and I will just continually mow down hordes of flood all day. I could just play that game all day, and I have. It's a great game. Unfortunately, we can no longer play online with that game because Xbox has shut down all classic game support online. Thanks, Microsoft! Fuck you! Seriously, that was a selling point for the 360. Was the fact you could play your old games on it. You still can, but you can't play online. You can't download content. What the fuck? That's like Sony coming out with a PlayStation 3. Oops. Sorry to all you PS3 owners, your console sucks. Yeah, it plays Blu-rays, that'd be the only reason why I'd buy the thing. You have no titles for your console! Sony has sucked for a while! Anyway, sorry, that's a whole other rant, we'll go into that later. But anyway, Halo 2 came out, and it was awesome. And if someone wants to give me a PS3, I'll take it. But anyway, Halo 2, great game. Improved upon the original while keeping the original gameplay style, freshened it up, seamless. From 1 to 2, seamless. It could have been one huge game, and it was just great. That doesn't happen very often. The game is that cool. So, so Halo 2, that came out. Halo 3. What the fuck? What the fuck? I played Halo 3 and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Yeah, it's prettier, which we've discussed. That's what Bungie pretty much all they do anymore. But oh my god, the whole time I played Halo 3, I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? How do you fuck this up? They did. It was horrible. I mean, it wasn't like god-awful. If it totally sucked, hordes of people would still be playing it. Hordes of idiots are still playing this game. Sorry, Halo 3 folks. Your game sucks. You're playing a crap game. I mean, they both succeeded and failed at sequels. Success with Halo 2 and failure with Halo 3. Not good. Not a good game. But the thing is, they have such a huge fan base built in from the Halo 1 and Halo 2 parts. There are tons of people out there simply drinking the Bungie Kool-Aid, and they are blinded to the fact that this is a shit game. Halo 3 is shit. Then Halo Wars came out. Wow. Oh my god. I have to hide behind a cat for that one. Oh my god. One of the worst games ever made. Halo Wars. You want to see how to suck in an RTS? Play Halo Wars. Wow, that game. Okay, so don't waste your time. If you haven't played it already, don't. If you're thinking about it, stay away. Please, for the love of Mike, stay away. Halo ODST. I feel I should have some sound effects of crickets chirping at this point. Did anybody play Halo ODST? Anyone? Anybody? Raise your hand if you played. Call your friends. Call them. I'll wait. Call them and see if they've ever played Halo ODST. I love this thing. Anybody? No? Because nobody played the fucking game! I call it the Halo non-event. Nobody played it. It was... I don't know if it sucks or it's good. I don't know anything about it. Nobody played it. Nobody. How does that work? Once again, built-in fan base. Yeah, Halo 3 sucked, but there's still enough people playing it that you would think that with Halo ODST coming out with the Halo name on it, people would actually play it. No. Nobody played it. Complete non-event. So, Halo 3, fail. Halo Wars, fail. Halo ODST, fail. Halo 1, Halo 2, good. Fail, fail, fail! What the fuck? At this point, Halo Reach is out. I could give a shit less. Yeah, I played the demo, and once again, it's the same thing as Halo 3. Ooh, we can fly spaceships. Ooh. I'm done. I'm done. I've been so disappointed by the entire Halo franchise, except for 1 and 2, which I still play. How do you fuck up Halo? They did it! Halo Wars, Halo 3, Halo USD. Who gives a fuck about Reach? Ooh, Spartan Laser. Forge. Could care less. So basically, Halo has sucked for a while. So the only thing that they can do at this point, and it's a pretty damn good move, hell, I'm going to buy it, is to repackage their first game and re-release it. This is the only thing they can do to pull their own asses out of their own fire that they've built for themselves out of a pile of shit that there's Halo 3. Oh my god. I could go on and on and on about how bad the Halo games are that are not 1 and 2. It's like, but it's too easy. It's like making fun of the Transformers 2 movie. Or the movie The Room. Fish in a barrel, folks. Too fucking easy. So, but it shows you at this point, I mean, let's go back to the beginning of the review. Halo Anniversary Edition. Buy it. It's good. Well, because we know it's good. It's from back in the area where they didn't fuck shit up. And you're going to be able to play it on the 360 with multiplayer. And, and I said we were going to talk about this, and I'm sorry to say, I always base a game pretty much on its community. Like Warstorm. Warstorm was a great community. I actually didn't talk with that many people, but those I did talk with are still my friends. That was a great game with a great community. Mech Duels. Still talk to the Mech Duels people, some of them. Didn't really many talk to people on Planet Storm because it was kind of an offshoot. But anyway, your community pretty much defines your game. It's like, what is that? Insane Clown Posse. I judge them on their fans. Their fans are violent, intolerant, stupid people. That means you suck, Insane Clown Posse. Yeah. Bring it on, Juggalos. I don't give a fuck because y'all suck. So that's an example of a community that spoils the source. The Halo community, for the most part, once again, are they Bungie Kool-Aid drinking motherfuckers who are 12 years old, squeaky, that think, I own you, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I've had some good games online, but for the most part, y'all are fucking idiots. You Halo people are fucking idiots and morons and stupid people. I call it the asshole principle. The more people you let into a community, the more ratio of assholes you have. And I'm sorry to say the Halo community has lots and lots of assholes in it. Yeah, I'm basically calling the whole thing out. Halo sucks, and the people who play Halo suck for the most part. Except for this new game that's coming out, Halo Anniversary. Buy it! It's awesome! I want to play it so much. Of course, while most people be playing single-player mode, because that's what I do, I will play some multiplayer. I mean, honestly, back to multiplayer again. Some of my best memories with Halo are taking a bunch of consoles to a buddy's house with a bunch of televisions, bringing my little 10100 hub, hooking a bunch of them together, and just blowing the dog shit out of each other. That's some fucking awesome times. I would love to do that again. Because you're not playing with a bunch of random assholes. You're playing with people you know, and it's great. I would love to get a Halo LAN party going. Hell, I'd love to get any LAN party going. It's been a while since I've done anything. Which those of you who know me, once we are rapidly approaching once again the Dawn of War Dark Crusade Invitational. Once again for this year, we didn't have one last year because we didn't have enough people sign up. But hoping to do it again this year, or try. Basically, what the the Dawn of War Dark Crusade Invitational is, we get as many people as possible, and we all co-op together to play against one computer team set on ultra high. And so far, we've never won. So come join us. But so yeah, any game is what you make of it, I guess, and the community. I don't know. What am I trying to say here? Oh, buy Halo Anniversary for me, because I deserved it. I think, in my own right. It's hard to do. So yeah. So look for me out in the stores. Hell, I'm probably going to go to the launch. If there isn't any kind of launch party, I'm going to try to go. So if you're in the Kokomo area, if you know of any Halo Anniversary launch parties, let me know. I'm of course going to be keeping an eye out. Hell, I'll just go around the game stops. Hell, there's only 2 real game stores here, and both of them got the same name. And see if they're doing any sort of launch party, because I will be there, and I will be doing interviews if I can, if they let me. So yeah, very cool. So I look forward to the new Halo game coming out, which is actually an old Halo game in a new package. Yeah, because that's how I roll. And the house is making more noise because it's fucking windy out there. So look forward to more hate mail coming. Hell, if I'm on a roll here, I might just do my next super secret episode next while I'm thinking about it. Nope, I'm going to go have food. I like food. So have fun out there. Look for me on DC Universe Online if you want to play with me. Send me a personal message and just tell me how to get a hold of you or whatever, because I'd love to play on that more. Doing World of Warcraft now for free. It's still not as very fun for me, but it's free now, so I can not have fun with it and not have to worry about paying for it. What else am I playing now? League of Legends. Oh my God, I love League of Legends. I play that at least once a day. So if you want to, if you have, there's a link on my Facebook page to get to League of Legends. In fact, go through my link, because the more people who play, the more cool stuff I get through my link. So go down there. So League of Legends good. All games but Halo 1 and Halo 2 suck. Have fun out there and enjoy yourselves. Bye-bye.